Andrew Branca, the author of Law of Self-Defense, and you can find him online, lawofselfdefense.com. He was very gracious to hang on with us. He joins us now by phone. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. And I had a question. You were the first person that I thought of to ask. These parents in this Crumley, the Crumley case, the school shooting that took place in Michigan, the parents were charged with manslaughter, which I was actually kind of expecting, if anything, depending on what I had read in the press, that they would go after, criminal negligence. But what can you tell us about the escalation of charges from negligence to manslaughter?
Well, this has all the hallmarks of yet another politically motivated prosecution, this by an anti-gun zealot prosecutor. In all these cases, we see a similar pattern. These outrageous inflammatory claims are made early on in the process that fires up the public. We were supposed to believe Zimmerman racially profiled Trayvon Martin. Never any evidence of that. George Floyd surrendered with his hands up when he was shot. That didn't happen. Freddie Gray was given a rough ride. Never happened. Jacob Blake was unarmed. It's a lie. They tell these lies up front, knowing they'll never be held accountable for it, and starting the year or so of propaganda that will lead up to a trial. I've seen no evidence of reckless manslaughter by these parents.
Yeah, and any kind of, and we're talking with our friend Andrew Branca, any kind of knowledge that they may have had, and I mean, from what we saw, I think there was a search about ammo in class that he got in trouble for. Any kind of advanced knowledge that the parents may have had. Has that ever been used to substantiate a manslaughter charge before? Again, I just think negligence. There are negligence laws that cover this.
Right. So recklessness is best thought of as kind of an aggravated form of negligence. Negligence is only good for civil liability, not for criminal liability. The parents, essentially, the situation would have to be as if their 15-year-old was drunk in front of them. They knew he was drunk, and they gave him the car keys, and he drove and he ran somebody over. But there's no evidence of anything like that. There's lots of innuendo and hand-waving. We're supposed to believe something like that happened here. We're supposed to believe they basically handed him a gun as a Christmas present and said, go out, run the streets, take it to school with you, shoot your school children friends. There's zero evidence that happened. If he merely stole the gun, which is what appears to be the case, well, he's capable of forming his own criminal intent that breaks the causal chain from whatever the parents might have known. And by the way, it doesn't appear to me, I've seen no evidence that they had reason to believe he was violently tended. Looking up ammo at school is not an indication of violence, folks. I look up ammo at least once a week.
Yeah, I was going to say, my searches are actually, I just looked on the other day, all the things that it was recommended to me on Facebook were holsters and all kinds of other stuff related to firearms, like cleaning stuff and holster. Because I had been looking for a holster, and now Facebook thinks I need all the holsters. So, yeah, that's not enough. Our friend Andrew Branca. Andrew, we appreciate your time. Law of Self-Defense on Twitter and lawofselfdefense.com. Andrew, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Sure thing. Take care. Happy holidays.
You too. Happy holidays.